Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming, and today we're back with some more Pokemon VGC 2018. This of course is pre-Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, so we don't necessarily know all the rules yet, but a trailer did just come out today that showed all of the legendary Pokemon that are available in the game, and it is all of them outside of the mythical Pokemon. So we can just assume that it's going to be essentially 2015 rule set where no cover legendaries are allowed. Because they did specifically say in the release that it's going to be some legendaries. It didn't say all legendaries, so that makes one believe they're just going to do the 2015 rule set, where it'll be like Landorus and non-covered legendaries and no Mewtwo or Zygarde. Is essentially what it is. If it's on the cover of a game, it's not allowed. So, anyways, and we've had move tutors confirmed. We don't know which ones, but here we are. So we're back once again with the Mega Tyranitar and Choice Scarf Alakazam team. We'll see if we bring this for another week. I might change it up just because, especially in pre-meta, it's a lot more fun to try out new things. But we're going to hop right into it. And I do have a new cup. My sister got me this cup for my birthday, Tapu Koko. So let's get into it. Just wanted to show that off because it's super cool. Super cool, mate. I think somebody in Etsy made it. And they had they special made that Tapu Koko art. So 1553 to start off today's video. We're gonna have Polemic from New York, 1512 rated player with Alolan Raichu, Crocodile, Volcarona, Bisharp, Alolan Ninetales, and Mega Salamence. Interesting seeing the Alolan Raichu. There's one thing to note: it's gonna be the Alolan variants of Pokemon that are gonna be allowed, not like normal Raichu and that kind of stuff. Unless for some reason you couldn't have, like, the Alolan Pokemon we have currently are gone in the new game, then you could use both, but I don't think that's what they'll do. So my Sand lead actually looks pretty nice here. It doesn't enjoy, I guess, the Crocodile. But if that's the case, we just bring in like Zapdos and Tapu Fini after that. Yeah, let's go extra Drill Tyranitar. Tapu Fini. And do I bring Zapdos or do I go Hydreigon? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. I think we go Zapdos. Just because Hydreigon gets into a lot of sticky spots without having the Tailwind support that Zapdos provides. So, let us go. Alright. Let's see what my opponent leads. Salamence Crocodile. I don't enjoy that Crocodile, mate. It's double Intimidate, too, which kind of sucks. So I do get my Sand up, but I'm going to get double Intimidated here. If I just had my Lotic. Actually, it might be Moxie Crook. Yeah, that's Moxie. It's either Moxie or Anger Point Crocodile because it didn't intimidate us. I'm going to switch Excadrill for Zapdos, and Tyranitar I'm going to Mega Evolve. I'm going to straight Rock Slide here. I won't be too upset if Tyranitar goes down here. I don't expect him to. But let's see. We are going to see Mega Salamence come out as well, which is nice because that gets rid of his Intimidate option if he decides to switch out. Which I don't think Salamence could have done too much here. I'm going to get Mega Tyranitar. These two sub-legendary behemoths. We're going to see Earthquake come out from Crocodile first, so that is a Choice Scarf Crocodile. So our Zapdos is safe for now, at least from that thing. And we're going to take one. We'll take 3 Earthquakes, as long as Salamence isn't hitting us. But it does go for Hyper Voice, which is a very strange move to go for, because it was not very effective to either of my Pokemon. So I think you could have used that turn a little more wisely, but that's just me. Alright, so now I'm going to go for Tailwind on my Zapdos and protect the Tyranitar. Actually, I don't know that it's necessarily worth. I don't know that it's worth right now. I think I'm just going to Hidden Power Ice that Crocodile. Not Roost. Not Roost. Yeah, not Tailwind. Hidden Power Ice. There we go. And then Tyranitar will protect here. Okay, no switch outs. And also no protect from that Salamence. So it might be like Draco Meteor in my Zapdos. But I should take one. Oh, Dragon Claw, actually. Ouch! That did it crit me. Perfect. Just what I needed. Alright. Hidden Power Ice into the Crocodile. Unfortunately, does not take it out. I'm going to switch out my Zapdos for Tapu Fini. And unfortunately, we're just going to have to let Tyranitar go down here. He might Hyper Voice this turn, but I'm really hoping he just tried to Dragon Claw me again. Get the Misty Surge. Crocodile does unleash another Earthquake, which is going to be bad because he could get Moxie off of this. Unless he misses the KO, which he does. And if he didn't Hyper Voice, he did. Ah, that's unfort. That's unfort. Salaman's taking more damage. Fini taking some damage. And then recovering. So I can bring Excadrill back in and just take care of this Crocodile now. I can just bring Excadrill back in and take care of the Crocodile. And I could just Moonblast the Salamence here. Actually, I don't even need a Tectonic Rage. I don't need to waste my time Tectonic Raging. I can just Iron Head. I can just Iron Head. You're going to withdraw Crocodile for Ninetales, who isn't going to enjoy an Iron Head. And I believe the speed stat still goes through the turn. I don't think it changes until the next turn. Yep, speed stat still goes through. So Iron Head before the Salamence. And that's going to KO Ninetales. And Salamence just goes for Hyper Voice, which we should take. Yep. Yep, and then Moonblast into that Salamence. Alright. We're not in a great position because now the Crocodile comes back in and it's still choiced. Whereas my Excadrill no longer has that sand support. And Fini would go down to an Earthquake too. Yeah, we're not looking too hot. We're not looking too hot. I guess it depends on what the other Pokemon my opponent has in the back. It's going to be Crocodile. And Raichu. Alolan Raichu at that. So Crocodile really has to choice itself into Earthquake at this point. Okay. I figured out what I'm going to do. I'm going to attempt to Moonblast the Crocodile. It's not going to work. But then I'm going to switch in these Zapdos here, where where Excadrill is. I think the Raichu is just going to outspeed us anyway and KO us. Which is unfortunate, but... Gonna fake out the Fini. Oh, superpower from the Crocodile. That's bad. That is bad, because I KO Zapdos. So if I would have just left Excadrill in there, we could have possibly won this still. Well, I don't know that we could have. I don't know that we could have, just because that superpower would still be neutral. I bring out Excadrill here. And really, we just have to hope on... We just have to hope for... I don't know that we even get it with the double protect. I think Crocodile has too much health. But all the same, we're going to try it. We're going to do the 2 protects here. Excadrill, Tapu Fini. Superpower into the Excadrill. Raichu goes for Thunderbolt into Tapu Fini. I almost should have went for Earthquake there. Just to see if I had enough bulk to take it, but now I have less. I don't think I'm going to have enough to take... I would have had enough to take it, but I do have a little bit of investment in this Excadrill, but not a lot, so... I think even then... Yeah, because even another turn of Hail won't do it, so my better play there was just going for Earthquake to see if I could live Superpower. But I'm pretty sure I don't now. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunate. A Scarf Crocodile. That Scarf Crocodile just did too much there. And having the Alolan Ninetales in the back, too. I mean, there wasn't really a way I could have gotten Tyranitar out of there. I guess I could have switched Tapu Fini in where Tyranitar was. But, like, I knew that he was going to lead Crocodile, too. That was my biggest thing, is I knew he was going to lead Crocodile against my Sand lead. And I didn't do anything about it. I could let Tapu Fini and been looking a lot better there, but... You know, what can you do? Learn for next time. So let's get a couple more battles here today. Try and get 3 in. 15-35 after that match. Which isn't bad for being in a -2 situation here for our win-loss ratio. It's not bad. Because we did play some higher level players. What? Higher leveled players. So that got us a little bit higher than we should be with our win-loss ratio. But we have a 1500 rated player from New Zealand. Jam. Frog the Jam. With the QR code team of the team everybody's using. Mega Gardevoir, Choice Band Landorus, I believe it is. Aegis Slash with Life Orb. Zapdos with Electrium Z. Tapu Fini with... I can't remember what Tapu Fini has. And then the Incineroar is Assault Vest with Fake Out. I could go Sand lead, but again, with the Landorus, I can almost go Fini Zapdos lead, I think. I kind of wish this Fini had Taunt on it. I was trying a different Tapu Fini set, but I think it'd be better with Taunt. I think it'd be better with Taunt. I think it'd be better with Taunt. And then a Tyranitar and Excadrill in the back aren't bad. It's just a matter of getting around Trick Room. So if Zapdos and Tapu Fini can bulk out through Trick Room, we'll be good, but if not, then oops. If not, then oops. Probably leads Incineroar. They won't lead Incineroar or Gardevoir, I don't think. Just because of how my team is. They might not even lead Gardevoir. I'm expecting Landorus. Okay, they do lead Incineroar Gardevoir. I could have led my Sand lead and been fine here, but this isn't bad either. To be honest. There's Trace, the Misty Surge, which is fine. Just means they're setting up the Surge and I'm not. Tapu Fini's the one that probably gets faked out here. So I'm just going to Thunderbolt the Gardevoir just to get damage off on it, and then we're going to attempt to Muddy Water here. The thing is, I think Gardevoir is fairly fast on this team, even with it being a Trick Room setter. And both these Pokemon aren't really invested in speed. Tapu Fini is not invested at all, and Zapdos maybe has like 4 or maybe 12 in speed. Okay, we're going to see the Mega Gardevoir, obviously. Snake's making noise. Oh, we do see Fake Out onto Fini? No, I actually on the Zapdos, so allowing me to Muddy Water here. And Gardevoir does just go straight for Hyper Voice. It's fine by me, boy. Gardevoir unfortunately avoids the Muddy Water. Come on, dude. Accuracy drop? Nope. Nope, no accuracy drop. Strange he's not going for Trick Room here. I'm just going to Roost with Zapdos and go for another Muddy Water. I do need to keep one of these two alive for the Landorus in the back, because that Sand team cannot do anything about it. Another Hyper Voice comes out from Gardevoir, so we should be about the same with Zapdos. Actually a little bit higher than we were before. Muddy Water comes out. We're going faster than the Incineroar, which is nice. We can get an accuracy drop on either one of these two. I'd love that. On the Incineroar, perfect. And on the Gardevoir, 2 accuracy drops. Miss the Snarl. Nope. No misses. I almost want to keep Zapdos in here and just keep roosting. I'm going to keep Zapdos in, but I'm going to switch Feeny out for Excadrill, because Excadrill will take a Hyper Voice and a Snarl, and I highly doubt that Incineroar is going to go for Flare Blitz in that slot. Incineroar actually switches out for Tapu Fini. So my Zapdos is fine with that. My Zapdos is fine with that. And should take another Hyper Voice. No misses. Alright. So, I'm going to... we're going to get rid of this Tapu Fini. Tectonic Rage and Thunderbolt into that slot. I expect Gardevoir to switch in, not Ironhead. Oh, and the Fini switched into Landorus. Oh, that was a free switch for him! I was so close to Hidden Power Icing, but I would have Hidden Power Iced the Gardevoir anyway. Protect your Gardevoir. Yes, okay, that's good. At least that happened. Yeah, I waste my Z move here, unfortunately. I waste my Z move, unfortunately. The thing is here, I don't know what this Landorus is going to want to do. I'm going to Hidden Power Ice it still. Because if we can get rid of it, that's cool. But I'm just going to protect my Excadrill here. Because I don't have a switch in. I do not have a switch in. Okay, Excadrill protects. As long as he doesn't U-turn off the Zapdos, we're fine. Okay, Zapdos is faster. Oh, that thing's gotta be Assault Vest then, not Choice Band. I thought that thing was Choice Band for sure. He's gonna Rock Slide though. Zapdos avoids. Gardevoir goes for Psychic into Excadrill? Alright then. You do you, buddy. But I'm pretty sure now that... oh, I got Snarled. No, wait, did I? Did I get Snarled? Yeah, I did. That's why. That's why he lived that. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna Roost here. And I'm going to Ironhead. I'm pretty sure that Landorus is not going to stay in at this point. Yep, going to withdraw the Landorus. For Fini. Yep. If the Gardevoir wants to be safe, it protects here. Otherwise, it's taking an Ironhead. And even at -1, it's not going to enjoy that. Hiya! Doesn't KO. Possibility of a flinch. But Zapdos does get a Roost up, so we'll live any kind of... Hyper Voice. It could be going for Trick Room here, though. Nope, it's gonna Hyper Voice. Guard. It's fine. I kind of want to get Zapdos out of here. I'm gonna bring Fini in. I could just try and KO this Gardevoir now. I'm not going to, though. I'm going to switch in Tyranitar. I don't know that Tyranitar is going to be able to do much this match. I mean, Rock Slide isn't bad for the Incineroar, and not even bad for the Gardevoir, to be honest. But it does not like the Fini or the Landorus, so might as well just get Sand up, get some damage off on these opposing Pokemon. see what we can get out of it. Gardevoir does protect here. So I could have protected my extra drill as well, but then the next turn he just switches in Landorus anyway. Muddy Water. Tyranitar avoids. Tyranitar does avoid the Muddy Water. Feeney takes a Muddy Water and no drop. So Gardevoir will take some Sand as well as Feeney. And my Feeney. And we'll see if this thing's leftovers or not. My Feeney does heal first, so either we're speed tying or he doesn't have leftovers. Doesn't have leftovers. Alright, so I'm going to then Moonblast his Feeney, and I'm just going to straight Rock Slide. Oh, no, not Crunch, not Crunch. Mega Ball first, and then Rock Slide. My Tyranitar being able to avoid the Muddy Water is really nice, because now we're more likely to live a Hyper Voice Muddy Water combo this turn. Especially with Sand being up. Makes Tyranitar so bulky. Tapu Fini does go for another Muddy Water. Tyranitar avoids again. And we do see the Gardevoir going after the Fini. So either this is a pretty fast Fini or it's going for Trick Room this turn. It might be going for Trick Room this turn. I do get the Moonblast off. As long as we hit the Rock Slide. Yeah, that thing was definitely going for Trick Room. So no Trick Room for you. That's what we were trying to avoid, so this works out. Good. We haven't seen a berry come out from that Fini yet. If he brings out Landorus here, I definitely just protect with both my Pokemon. Or, I think I just protect with Tyranitar if Landorus comes out here. Because if Fini goes down, we still have Zapdos in the back. We still will have Zapdos in the back. I'm pretty sure Landorus comes out. Oh, Incineroar comes out? I don't agree with you. I don't agree with your play. I'm going to Muddy Water and Rock Slide. Because whoever he decides to attack then... Or actually, his Tapu Fini has been faster every time, so if he fakes out my Tyranitar and like Moonblasts my Fini, I guess, that'd be good for him, because that might KO me. But Landorus is... or Tyranitar is looking real nice here. Other than, obviously, the Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini actually protects here, so... this Incineroar is taking a hit. He is going to fake out on my Fini, so... I almost Dragon Dance there. As long as it connects with the Incineroar. Yep, perfect. There goes Incineroar. I don't agree with that play. I don't know what he was planning on there. He just essentially just lost Incineroar for a little bit of fake out damage on my Tapu Fini. Times like this, I wish I had Ice Beam on my Tyranitar, but I don't. But I don't. Now in comes the Landorus. There it is. But you're going to get the Intimidate off, which is unfortunate. I really don't know what this Fini has. I don't want it to be a walk-on berry. There are 2 more turns of Sandstorm. So I'm just going to Muddy Water here. Am I? No, I'm not. I'm going to double protect here. I'm going to protect Rock Slide. Well, we see my Zapdos outspeeds both these, right? I think I just let both my Pokemon go down. I'm going to Muddy Water Rock Slide. If somehow Tyranitar survives, cool. Because I think I survive 1 Earthquake. He's going to protect. I kind of expected the Earthquake coming out here, but he has Choice Banded into that now. If I remember correctly. And Zapdos outspeeds him. That's fine. And Tyranitar will take 1 too, which is nice. And then Rock Slide, as long as it connects with Landorus, will be nice damage, but I don't need it because of Zapdos. Yeah. And this, again, this might activate like a walk-on berry or something. Yep, it has a berry. Shoot. But that being said, if this thing is actually Choice Banded, like I don't know that it is Choice Banded though. What is this or not Tyranitar? This Landorus. I can just bring an extra drill here and KO the Tapu Fini, so that it's just Landorus. Or it's just Landorus. Or I could just Iron Head the Landorus too. Yeah. Let's just Iron Head the Landorus. And I'll go for Rock Slide in case he misses with Tapu Fini. Because I don't have my Z move either, which would be a big reason to hit the Fini. Landorus goes down. Muddy Water connects with both Pokemon. That should KO both, I think. I can't remember what Extra Drill's health's like. Okay, it does KO. But now it's Zapdos versus Fini. And Zapdos is modest. I believe it's 252 modest, so we should be able to KO. We should be able to KO. And we should be able to take one hit, hopefully. I could Roost, but I don't want him to like get special attack drops with Moonblast or something like that. Fini protects here. I could have roosted. I could have roosted right in his dumb face. I don't agree with that, because you're not gaining anything from that. You're just wasting a turn. So I could have roosted right in your face. But I'm just gonna Thunderbolt again. Hiya! And that just straight up KOs anyway. Woo! That was a tough one. That was a tough one, kids. You got to take a drink because of that. Yeah, get ready for that team, guys, because it's one of the most popular ones on Battle Spot doubles right now. Once Incineroar gets Intimidate, I'm sure it'll be better. But then again, that really boosts Milotic too, which I haven't seen. I still haven't seen Milotic, and it's like Milotic's really good, especially against Mega Salamence being everywhere. The next team is actually going to feature Milotic, so be ready for that. Be ready for that. Also, if you guys have team suggestions, leave them down in the comment section below. This team was actually built off of a suggestion via viewer. So, 1589 rated player from Japan. Let's see if we can bring a Choice Scarf Alakazam this time, because I think we've only brought him like once, maybe twice. It's a rain team, so it is possible. We got Pelipper, not Politoed, Ludicolo, Tapu Koko, hey, Tapu Koko, Landorus, Mawile, and Ferrothorn. We do have Flamethrower on the Hydreigon, so I definitely want to bring a Hydreigon. It's just a matter of bringing it out at the right time. Our Sand is also nice here. It doesn't do amazingly, but it does stop his rain, which is good. I'm going to actually lead it. Hydreigon. And then I think we need Zapdos. Do we? Or do we go Kazam? Kazam! So if we can Choice Scarf that Ferrothorn, that might not be bad. But Alakazam just doesn't do anything after is the problem. It's two Steel types. I guess Psychic on a lot of the rest of the team isn't bad. Because what does Zapdos do? I mean, it hits the, not the Politoed, the Pelipper, and also Hidden Power Ice for that Landorus if he choices himself into Earthquake again. I can't in good conscience bring that Alakazam right now. I need to bring Zapdos. Watch Alakazam be better here. Watch Alakazam be better here. My playstyle just doesn't work well with this Alakazam set, is my big thing. I'm sure other people could use it pretty well, because it's not a bad set. I just think that my personal playset doesn't work that way. Okay, it's going to be Tapu Koko Landorus to lead off. I kind of assumed he would not go with Rain, but just in case he did, I wanted to shut it down. Or she, sorry. Sorry. Landorus intimidates. And either this Landorus is going to go for Earthquake straight up, or it's going to do something else. If anything, he tries to get rid of this Excadrill right now. I think Excadrill is the better switch than Tyranitar is, especially because I want to get that. I'm just going to protect with Tyranitar. That way we have use of our Sand still. The sand is going to be really helpful this one. I can't just let Tyranitar go down here, because I do need to keep the sand around. But Zapdos goes up because it'll take a superpower, and it'll take a... There's Pelipper. I could have just Mega Evolved here and gotten rid of his rain right away, but... He probably Earthquaked here, if he switched in Pelipper like that. He was probably tempting me to just attack him. Yep. Now we Hidden Power Ice the Landorus, or do we Tailwind here? I just Hidden Power Ice the Landorus. I'm gonna Mega Evolve. Mega Evolve, and if for some reason it stays in with Pelipper, I Rock Slide here. Because the Landorus can't touch my Zapdos right now if he's choiced. We don't know that he is choiced, but we do get rid of the rain at least. Tyranitar's not going to enjoy an Earthquake and a Water-type attack from that Pelipper, though. We're going to see another Earthquake come out. So I kind of assume he's choiced. He's got to be choiced because he's outspeeding Landorus, or Zapdos, which isn't always the case. That was just that last Landorus. It's not banded, though, because I think the last one did more damage. So we get a Hidden Power Ice off. This should KO, as long as it's not bulky. Yep. One of the big threats out of the way. And Pelipper sets up Tailwind. That's perfect. Tyranitar survives the turn. That's all we needed, really. And then somebody comes in here. Rock Slide. I forgot that we did that. This should just KO the Pelipper, then. Ooh. I thought it'd bring it in Sandstorm range, but... That Intimidate saving the Pelipper there. But Pelipper won't survive too much longer either. Let's see who my opponent brings in here. It would be interesting to see. Probably Ludicolo, maybe? Mawile. Okay. I'm okay with Mawile. He is going to intimidate my poor Tyranitar once again. I'm pretty sure... the Pelipper switches out, so I just hit the Mawile here. And the Mawile goes for Iron Head, which isn't great for any of my Pokemon. I could just protect Tyranitar, I guess. Well, we know he doesn't have Ferrothorn, so I can just get rid of Hydreigon. I can just get rid of Hydreigon if I really need to. Hydreigon's not going to enjoy an Iron Head, which I assume he goes for. I assume he doesn't go for Play Rough because of the accuracy. He might even attack Zapdos, actually. Just because nothing on his team now does damage to Zapdos. This Pelipper looks like it's staying in. He goes for Brine onto my Hydreigon, so he's definitely attacking the Zapdos with the Mawile. Goes for Knockoff. Okay. He's got Knockoff on his Mawile. And then Thunderbolt will go off into the Mawile, which does a ton of damage and also paralyzes, which is nice because that brings it back slower than the Hydreigon here. So the Pelipper takes just enough Sandstorm damage to not faint. Takes just enough Sandstorm damage to not faint. And I'm pretty sure Pelipper goes for Brine on the Zapdos, but again, Zapdos has done its job at this point. So I just Flamethrower into the Mawile slot. That paralysis was huge. Match is just forfeited. Oh. Hit those feels. Hit those feels. Well, we have hit 30 minutes, so I would get another match, but it's gone on long enough, kids. Tyranitar has caused enough problems for other people. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Again, it's a good thing we brought Zapdos. If we had Alakazam, we would have been boned there. But, anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Again, if you have team suggestions, leave them down in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you have not already, and we'll see you guys next time. Stay sharp, everyone.